It's Tech It Out!
Tech It Out is back! This week, Reyna is going to show you how to organize and share photos and videos with Google Photos.
Mike will show you how to manage all your Google accounts with Chrome Profiles.
And Greg will show you how to get started with Seesaw messages.
Tech It Out!
Looking for a way to share photos and videos from an upcoming trip, learning experience, or event with parents? Don't get bogged down in Google Drive folders. Use Google Photos instead. Google Photos is part of our G Suite apps, and it's so easy to use that even Mike and Greg can do it. If you're getting started on your laptop, go to your waffle and scroll down until you see Google Photos, or type in photos.google.com. Once you're in, select Albums or Sharing, create an album, give it a title, and then you can start adding photos. In this example, I'll do grade 9 trip, select a few photos, press done, and then add my contributors by name. These could be my co-teachers or people that I'll be going on the trip with. Jeff, Mike, Greg. You can add a descriptor in the Say Something box and then send it on its way to your collaborators. Add any additional contributors by pressing the plus sign here and writing in their name. This process is exactly the same on iPads and phones by downloading the Google Photos app and making sure you're logged into your school account. When all the collaborators on the album have the Google Photos app, they can select photos and videos from their camera roll and just drop them in this album on the go. When you're ready to share it out with parents, we find it easier to do on your laptop. Go to the Share and create Link. This will generate a link that can then be shared with parents on the parent portal or via email. Now, you can copy this link, but we recommend going here to the link so that you can see all of the sharing settings. Be sure to toggle off Collaborate so that additional photos and videos can't be added. Here's the link, and you're good to go. We hope this is a helpful tip, and if you need us, feel free to stop by the Tech Coach's office or send us a chat.
Like many of you, I have a few Google accounts. I have my personal account for my me time, where I like to check out the latest in tech and bicycles. I have my work Google account, where my boss sends me a whole whack of emails. And then I have my ASW parent account, where I am able to go into school parent mode and check out what my children are up to on ManageBack and Seesaw, as well as send and receive emails from my children's teachers and view photos and documents that we don't want to share with everyone in the world. But if I try to open up all 3 email accounts in the same window, my computer gets confused and it doesn't know which account is trying to log into which system. Things start to break down and I can get frustrated. So, what's the best way to juggle these 3 email accounts, you might ask? By taking advantage of Chrome's profiles, that's how. If you don't use Google Chrome, we highly suggest it, as Google Chrome is ASW's preferred choice of browser. With profiles, I can set up Chrome to run as if I have 3 different desktop computers all working independently from one another. One for Mike the cyclist, who likes to watch YouTube videos. One for Mike the ASW employee, where I'm writing a board report for Mr. Dairy. And another for Mike the father, who needs to check the ASW parent portal. So, how do you set this up? Well, if you're already using Chrome and you don't have profiles set up yet, click on your face at the top right-hand corner of your Gmail window. Then, click on Sign Out of All Accounts. Close all of the tabs that you've had running. It's best to start fresh when doing this. You'll have to sign in again. I'll sign in with my work Gmail account first. Then, at the top, I can click on Profiles and Add Profile. Here, I'll add my ASW parent account. And finally, I'll add my personal account. Now, I have 3 separate windows, each carrying a separate profile, each remembering its own history, its own set of cookies, and its own Gmail account. From my parent email account, I can get into ManageBack and Schools Buddy. From my personal account, I have my YouTube Premium account to watch my sweet bike videos ad-free. And from my work account, I can get back to writing board reports for Mr. Dairy. I am able to keep my work, school, and personal life separate this way, and because of this, logging into my different accounts has never been easier.
To get the year started, I wanted to talk about the biggest Seesaw update that happened over the summer, the introduction of Seesaw Messages. While it might seem like a big change, once you learn a few quick shortcuts, you'll see that it's pretty cool, and not actually so different from the old announcements tool. Just so you know, I'm recording this demo in our school's test class. The test class is a great place to try out new features and play around without any worries that you'll accidentally send something to parents. You can even add yourself as a family member to one of our fake students if you're curious about seeing things from the parent side. If you'd like to be added to or removed from the test class, just let me know. Now let's navigate to the new Message Center by clicking on the Messages button up at the top. Here you'll see all of your existing messages. You can filter them by clicking on the All Messages button and then sorting them by type or by class to see just what you want. Let's have a look at my conversations. This is where you'll see one-on-one chats with family members of your students. Here I have a conversation with Carol's family member. On the right-hand side, you can see the messages that I've sent, and you can check on their status and see if they've been read. On the left-hand side, you'll see responses from the family member. And a great feature of the new system is that translations are built in, so you can translate messages from parents and vice versa. This also applies to your announcements. Now let's try sending a message. To do this, click on the pencil icon and select whether you'd like to create a new announcement or a new conversation. An announcement is a one-way message with no responses. And as we saw before, a conversation is like a private chat with one or more family members. So let's go ahead and create a new announcement. The first step is to choose your recipients. You can type individual recipients into the text box or select one or more classes by clicking on the Add Classes button. Within the Add Classes menu, you can choose your audience by selecting teachers, family members, or students. Remember that when messaging multiple classes, other teachers won't see your announcement unless you tick the teachers box. You can then select classes individually, click the Select All button for all classes that you're a teacher of, or use the All Classes menu on the right to filter by grade level. Once you've selected your audience and your classes, you can still add individual recipients by adding them to the To box. You might want to do this if you only want certain teachers to receive your announcement and not all teachers of a class. Now you're ready to draft your announcement. You can type or copy in text at the bottom here, or you can use the plus sign to upload a document or use any of Seesaw's tools to add multimedia to your message. Personally, I like to use the drawing tool because it allows you to insert pictures, videos, links, and create multi-page documents that you can share with parents. When you're all set, just press send and you'll see your message appear in the conversation box above. You can check the status and who's seen your message, and if you want to send another announcement to the same set of recipients, you can just continue in the same message field below. And that's it, a few tips and tricks to get you started with Seesaw Messages.